children's book series, young adult book series. I read John Belair's obsessively, and if you have not ever been subjected to John Belair's, I don't know that they necessarily hold up, but they are he wrote multiple series of gothic adventure stories for kids set in the 1950s, and they're quite interesting. Definitely piqued my interest in the scary stuff at a fairly young age, but relatively obscure. A lot of people don't know John Belair's.
Yeah, I haven't heard that before. It's more on the gothic side, less on the sexy vampire side.
Correct. This is I don't know. It's weird because I feel like when he was writing these, it's before a lot of the modern tropes around these things had actually been arrived at. So there's a time travel one where the professor, who's the guy who lives across the road, and is a friend to these kids, goes back in time to change some historical events, and people are like, oh, what if he gets hurt? Not what if he changes the timeline.
What if he fundamentally alters our existence?
Yeah, exactly. They're definitely written of another time, and they have some issues, like not enough strong female characters and whatnot, which they tried to remedy. There was another writer named Brad Strickland who took over the series later, into the 90s, and started to improve those aspects of them. But they're pretty good books, all things considered. They don't hold up as an adult, but they were great at the time. There was sort of a duology of the spell on the sorcerer's skull, followed by the Revenge of the Wizard's Ghost. Those
are great titles.
Those two are really good. And,
Wizard's Ghost.
Yeah.
The decade, the era makes me think. I remember the Boxcar Children, which I read a little bit of, and I think I saw Boxcar Children pop up in chat there too. Does anybody remember? It was one of the first 4. I want to say it was number 3 or something. But there was a Boxcar Children book where, as part of one of their regular zany adventures, they stumbled across a uranium field.
Whoa.
It was really weird. Everything else was cutesy little adventures out in the countryside, camping and going through the forest, and then there's just one book where they find a uranium field and there's people out with Geiger counters and stuff.
There was an episode of the PBS show Ghost Writer where the problem ended up being that a large company was dumping chemical waste in the middle of their town.
That chemical waste.
Yeah, but it was technichloroethylene, I believe, was.
How do you remember these things?
Because they had to read it. They had to read the word and sound it out with the ghostwriter.
I like there's again, you're talking about books of a time. I like there's an author called Harry Harrison wrote a series called The Stainless Steel Rat. There's a series called The Stainless Steel Rat Gets Drafted, or The Stainless Steel Rat, which is he's sort of a futuristic super thief kind of guy, and they're a lot of fun. Going back and looking and reading some of them now, there were, I think the original couple ones were written in the 60s, and so there definitely is a little bit of, for one thing, he's drinking all the time. And there's some stuff that is probably not, it sort of has to be taken in the spirit in which it was originally written, but I still find them a lot of fun. Of course, great Isaac Asimov. I read all the Foundation books and that whole series, which I loved.
Somebody in chat says that they really enjoyed reading the Tugger Nuts books as a kid.
Yes, so many memories.
Also, I just saw somebody in chat cite Make Room, the actual book behind Soylent Green. Somebody else besides me has read it and knows that Soylent Green is not made of people.
Was it made of just algae?
It's soy and lentils.
And people.
No.
Just a little people.
No people.
No people.
Just some people?
No. No.
Not even unimportant people, Ashton.
No.
Somebody says I'm really tempted to try writing a real Tugger Nuts book. Somebody actually sent us a Tugger Nuts short story.
Ah, that's great.
I mean, my favorite Tugger Nuts book is, of course, Tugger Nuts goes to the Eiffel Tower. What are some other sex acts that can sound innocuous? That's the Tugger Nuts book cover, book title theory.
I was not
Tugger
aware.
Nuts wrestles the one-eyed champ.
No.